lovelies, we are on a new adventure. We are adulting, and we are going to go find a place to live. Lovelies, and welcome back to another video. I hope you lovelies are having an absolutely wonderful year. In this video, lovelies, we are actually on our way out, lovelies. We are looking for a place that we can call our own for a hot minute, like an apartment. And so in this video, lovelies, I want to share with you things that I'm actually looking for in an apartment, both necessities and things that we can give a little on, it's not sort of like deal breaker, but it would be like nice to have. But then there are things it absolutely has to be part of the apartment, So backstory, lovelies, if you didn't know, this is my first year teaching. It's like, yay, indeed. So we are on the hunt for an apartment in the new state and city that we live in. We're totally excited too, It's our very first apartment. So I want to share with you, lovelies, a couple of things that I'm looking for is in this apartment, Indeed, so let's get started, lovelies. Okay, lovelies, number one, the very first thing we're looking for, which is not necessarily inside the apartment, it's like on the outside, is like good public transit, If you didn't know, lovelies, I'm blind and so I can't drive. And so the place where I'm going to live has to be near public transit. Like you have to be able to have public transit in the area to get to shops and to get to school and different places, Back in my home state, there was wonderful public transit, beautiful. And a lot of the times I went places by myself, and the places that were in a further location, my brother drove. But my brother did not move with me, so we have to maintain it independence, And I know that apartments closer to public transit are gonna be towards the bigger cities, which is where I want to live anyway, because it's easier to get to things. But that also means that the rent, lovelies, may be more expensive. We can't drive for blindness reasons, We're still living our best life, lovelies. And sitting next to transit, lovelies, number two is actually going to be, the area needs to be walkable and with good sidewalks, trails, different places that people can walk to, not car city, we don't own Again, lovelies, we don't own a car. I want the place that I'm moving to be basically a walker's paradise, with public transit. It shouldn't be that hard to find, right? I like walking, lovelies. I love getting outdoors, finding new things to do. I'm a cane user, so each time I go out, I bring a new cane with me, To me, that's a necessity. You have to have a new cane for every day of the week. I have at least 20-something canes. We're trying to get to 35, lovelies, this year because Ambitech is turning 35 this year. So we're trying to get to 35 canes at the end of the year. We have a whole bunch of designs coming up, lovelies, different seasons, different occasions, different things that we're gonna do. But those canes will be coming along with me as I travel the city, learn the different places, because I'm new to the city, I'm new to the state. Take the canes on adventures, new adventures, new heights, And the third, lovelies, kind of goes along with number one. It has to have good public transit and access to Ubers to get to work, Because I want to be able to get to get to my job efficiently, effectively, and not using 2 to 3 to 4, 6 different modes of transportation. Maybe 1 or 2 buses, or a bus and a train, or something like that, or walking too. Either one of those things will work. And then if necessary, I want to be able to have access to Ubers and Lyfts. They have to be around, I don't want to be in a place where on TikTok it was a desert of Ubers, and Lyfts, and I'm that's not for me. That's not for me. We are striving for independence, lovelies, We're here for it all. The next few lovelies are things that I actually want that are inside the apartment. Some of them are a necessity, and the other ones are things that I would wish to have, And so the first one, lovelies, is actually going to be a gas stove. And this one, lovelies, it's not a deal breaker if we don't get it. To me, I prefer gas stoves because I can hear them, between when the flame is high and when the flame is low. Electric, I tried it before. You wouldn't be able to know that it was on unless you put a pot on top of it. We'll figure out, but I still think, lovelies, that people who make these electric stoves figure out a way to put a sound on it, a sound that tells you that it's a high heat or low heat, a sound or something, like the gas has. If it's electric, it's not a deal breaker because I know a lot of apartments have electric stoves than gas stoves, for the most part. But if we can get the gas stove, that'll be better. To me, it's more accessible, You can hear the gas, you can know that it's high, you know that it's on. With electric, it's harder to do those things. It's not impossible to learn, lovelies. We have to figure out a way to know that, first of all, where the burner is, know that it is on, and know that I turn it off eventually, That'll be a learning curve if the apartment does have a electric stove. And so the next one, lovelies, is actually has to do with the bathroom. I have a couple different sensory things going on, and so I don't particularly like bathrooms that have the honeycomb tile and tiles that have a lot of grout lines, When I step on them, to me it gives me an I don't like it, lovelies. So I like the tiles in the bathroom to be like either rectangles or squares that are like big. So it's not like that, it doesn't have that many grout lines. That's one of the things we'll be on the lookout for. In the same with that bathroom, I'm gonna keep it with number 5 too. In the same bathroom, I'd like a tub, lovelies, but not so much for like laying in. I just like showers a bit better, but I want it to like wash my hair, you know? Tubs are just easier for washing. When you're not meaning to take a shower, you just wash the hair and just keep on going, you know? But that goes along with number 5. So number 6, lovelies, number 6 on our list is like a hall closet, separate from like the bedroom's closet, but like another one just to keep like the coats in and like the vacuum cleaners and things like that in like a separate like closet, things of that nature. And they're like suitcases and like shoes. In my house, like in my home city, we don't wear shoes in the house, and so I want to carry that like in my new apartment too. And so the shoes will be staying in a closet, you know, once we get inside. I kind of feel like if like you walked around outside on different places that are not like the cleanest, to me I don't see why we bring the dirt inside, you know. So the shoes will be staying in the closet, you know, on like one of those shoe racks. The next one, lovelies, I believe we're on number 7. Number 7 is going to actually be like, I'm looking for like a 1-bedroom, lovelies, like a separation for like the living room, the bedroom. So that's what we're looking for. A 1-bedroom apartment with a living space, a kitchen, and a separate bedroom and a bathroom, you know. And then, lovelies, I think we're on number 8, but number 8 is actually going to be like windows. And now I know what you're thinking, lovelies. Why would you need windows, you know, if you're on a blindness spectrum? Blindness is a spectrum, lovelies, and so everybody's vision is a little bit different. Sometimes you like natural light a bit better than like, you know, artificial lights, mainly for like filming and things like that, because I want to make more videos for you, lovelies. But the less artificial light on me is like a little bit better. You lovelies know I have albinism, right? And so like sometimes we have to like kind of balance out where that light is like hitting, you know? And so artificial lights don't tend to sit well on my skin. They tend to make me look more like red because it's reflecting the blood underneath, because we don't have any pigment. There's no color in us, lovelies. There's no melanin in this skin, so like it just reflects what's underneath. The natural light, it doesn't tend to like show the redness, so windows are important. Not that there won't be any artificial light, but there'll be less of it, you know? I think we're on number 9. I think. So number 9 is actually gonna be a washer dryer, you know, like in unit. We went to college and we lived on campus, so we had like the college experience of like going and like taking your laundry downstairs to like the room with all the washers and dryers to maybe hopefully find one on a Saturday afternoon or morning, or sometimes I would do mine during the week because nobody would be like doing theirs during the week. Saturdays and Sundays you would never find anything. You'll find no dryer, no washer, nothing, you know. But like on the weekdays when I was in college, that's when I usually did my laundry anyway. Nobody was using it. Carrying things up and down with a cane and such, lovelies, is a lot of acrobatics, you know. So we would like to have like an in-unit washer dryer. This is one of my me, it's a bit necessary, you know, just so like to keep things together and like things won't be moving. People won't move things out of the dryer and put them somewhere else, you know. It keeps the orientation together, you know. Did I mention in college we also had to pay for the laundry, you know? And then number 10, lovelies, number 10 is actually going to be like for the canes. Like I told you I have like I think 20 something canes, lovelies. I have to go count them. Some of them are in my home state and some of them are a majority of them are here, but some are in my home state in case like you never know, you can need like a spare cane, lovelies, you know. Sometimes like things happen, you know, so you want to have them in a couple different places. I'm gonna have to keep one also at school. Like one did you keep at school in case something happens to the one you brought. So like the last one I have, the last number 10, is a place by the door to keep the cane. They right now saying it in an umbrella bin. That's the good spot for them, but I want to have them like have that umbrella bin next to the door, so you just grab and hit the road, lovelies, you know. That's also not a necessity. They can also go in the closet, but like, you know, like just space next to the door, you know, just so they can sit and stay. I know where they are. They're just living their best life. You can just grab one for the day that will match like the outfit or the vibe. But yes, indeed, lovelies, that is my list of things I'm looking for in an apartment, you know. And of course, also reasonable rent is also in that category too. We're your teacher, lovelies. That is our list, lovelies, of things that we're looking for in our very first apartment, you know. Not too many things, you know, like things that we want and things that we can like give a little on, and then things that like are a necessity, things that like they need to be around for us to function efficiently, you know. Efficiently is the most important word here. It will help us maintain our independence, you know, because we don't drive, lovelies, and then we have to keep that in mind also. That's a thought that's also been in my mind since I've been in high school, and I've been taking the bus, like the public transit in my home state for a hot minute since then, and that's my main mode of transportation. And so here it's gonna be like, that's gonna be my main mode here as well, with the occasional Uber, Lyft. And also, of course, when we find this place, lovelies, it will be labeled. labeled. You know, the washer dryer will be labeled, the stove will be labeled, all the knobs and things, the microwave, of course, you know, and of course, lovelies, I'm gonna take you all with me, you know, and I think it's gonna be fantastic. Like, we are here for it all. We are here for it all, and we are going to thrive, lovelies. So that is the end of this video, lovelies. Thank you so much for watching, too. For your first apartment, lovelies, what are things that you looked for? Leave them down below. I'd love to read them. Maybe there's some things that I've maybe forgot, or maybe some things that, like, you lovelies thought of that I didn't, or maybe some things that you found in this video that maybe you want to look for as well. It's gonna be an adventure, another adventure, adulting, you know, as a blind lovely. We're here for it all. It's a new experience, lovelies, a new adventure, and of course, I'm gonna take you along with me. We are a family, the Ohana of Lovelies, you know. But thank you so much for watching, lovelies, and make sure to subscribe and join the Ohana of Lovelies. And don't forget to hit the little notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. You won't want to miss the coming adventures, lovelies. We are here for it, you know. And also join the Ohana of Lovelies over on TikTok and Instagram too, of course. We have a lot of fun over there too. But indeed, toodaloo for now, lovelies, and also we love you, lovelies, and have the heart of a lion, lovelies, and Braille on with pride. Absolutely, toodaloo.